Are there books and authors now that you turn to for inspiration?
Yes, although they're an odd and mixed lot, because there are writers I turn to inspiration because I marvel at how they turn sentences, and I love what they did. I can pick up John Crowley's Little Big and just lose myself, open it to anywhere and read for a while and put it down happy and feeling inspired. And then there are authors who nobody likes but me. And what I love about them is it reminds me how gloriously ridiculous the business is of making things up and writing them down. There's an author that probably nobody here has ever heard of called Harry Stephen Keeler. You can make a noise if you've even heard of Harry Stephen Keeler. There we go, dead silence. So, Harry Stephen Keeler was either the greatest bad writer in the history of America or the worst great writer. And I'm not sure which. There is no crime that you can accuse an author of that he is not guilty of 12 times a page. His plots are nonsensical. His characters are gross caricatures. His attempt to render accents phonetically should have been rendered illegal. He had obsessions which play out in the way that he would write books, because he had to deliver, if memory serves, 60,000-word novels to his publisher. But he tended to write 75,000-word novels, so he would randomly cut out 15,000 words, and he would use that as the beginning of his next novel. At least 6 of his books begin with people swapping bags with other bags that are identical, but one of them happens to have a skull in it. And I love him. I love him so much. I can pick up a Harry Stephen Keeler novel when I am miserable. I can pick up a Harry Stephen Keeler novel when I go, what am I doing as a writer? Am I any good? And I can read Harry Stephen Keeler, and it's just like, you got away with this. I can do this. I would recommend particularly, I think, The Mystery of the Traveling Skull was brought back into print about 20 years ago, so that is sometimes findable.
Love it.